Well, hi there and welcome back. Dan again from Clean Guru. So I was thinking about prime contractors. You know, these ones that for the whole country, they really focus on subcontracting their work out, right? So they'll build their cleaning business based on finding subs around the country to do their cleaning. And I was thinking about what about the larger ones, the ones that maybe do over $1 million a year? Well, I wondered, do they do any? What percentage of their revenue do they actually act as a subcontractor for someone else? It's good enough for you, right, to be the subcontractor. That's how they're building their business. Is it ever good enough for them? I mean, how much of their work, what percentage of their revenue are they actually the subcontractor for someone else? And the answer? Very little, very little. A lot of times less than 5%, often zero. They just don't do that. Now, I realize that there are other prime contractors that have employees and they do their own cleaning with their own employees. And they also do lots of subcontracting too. So there's mixes of this. But there's lots and lots of prime contractors, primes, that do just subcontracting. And it made me just wonder, why is it that they really encourage the subcontracting? This is great. But they don't do much of it, if any, themselves. And why is that? Well, it goes back to what we know as far as you're really not building any equity in your business. You're really building someone else's business, right? And you really don't have a lot of client relationship. If the person gets mad at the prime, or if the prime gets mad at you, what happens to you, right? How much leverage do you really have? You don't have much client relationship. And you don't really even have much pricing power either when you get right down to it. So I guess the thing is, I used to recommend that independent cleaning businesses try to do less than 20%, kind of cap it at that. And I would encourage you today to try to do even less than that if you can. Try to build your business on finding contracts yourself. If sometimes you have to do subcontracting, fine. But 10%, 15% of your revenue of your business, subcontracting, not a lot of it. Till next time, remember, you can do this. You really can.